Today we're talking about pigmentation. The research question for this presentation is, how does the pigmentation of an organism affect photosynthesis, or how it performs photosynthesis? So I chose for my controls the green lettuce. I had green and red lettuce, and I chose green lettuce because we're familiar with green lettuce and chlorophyll. So it made sense that those would be the controls. The positive control was when there's light, because we know that's when photosynthesis happens, and the negative control was dark, because we know that's when photosynthesis does not happen. So the general trends here is that when there's light, the oxygen goes up. When there's not light, the oxygen goes down. When there's light, the carbon dioxide goes down. And when there's not light, the carbon dioxide goes up. So my claim based on this data is that green pigmented organisms perform photosynthesis faster in sunlight than red pigmented organisms. So the slopes of these lines, how do they... Yes, so a positive slope here means that the oxygen is going up, which directly correlates with photosynthesis, because photosynthesis produces oxygen. A downward slope here is more like cellular respiration, where oxygen is being used. But actually, we know that cellular respiration is always happening. It's just that the photosynthesis here overshadows the effect of the cellular respiration, but we can see it when photosynthesis is not happening. The steeper slope of the positive control, which is blue, correlates to faster photosynthesis than our experimental, which is the red lettuce, because it produces more oxygen over the same amount of time. So the color of the lettuce matters, because the color directly relates to the pigments involved. And the pigments determine this absorption spectrum here. I don't know if you can see my pointer or not. This absorption spectrum. Chlorophyll absorbs a lot of reds and a lot of blues. I might have mixed up which side is which, but something like carotene or lycopene absorbs more in the center here. And it's just the fact that they absorb different things from the same source will affect how photosynthesis is performed and how many electrons are harvested and things like that. So the color relates to the speed of photosynthesis through what light is absorbed. The future condition was yellow lettuce. And I said yellow lettuce will perform photosynthesis worse than green lettuce, but probably about the same as red lettuce, because green lettuce only reflects green light, but red lettuce reflects red and blue light. It's kind of a purplish. And then yellow lettuce would reflect green and red. So I think that the chlorophyll just absorbs more, and for that reason it's more efficient, and that yellow lettuce would not be as efficient.